Little Red Riding Hood Deluxe from Smart Games is a logic-based game for kids, and I think it is super adorable. This is recommended for ages 4 through 7, and it has a total of 48 different challenges in this book where you are helping either Little Red Riding Hood or Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf try to find a path to Grandma's house. So if we look at some of the challenges, here's challenge number 1. So as the parent, you're going to set up the board, or if you have an older kid, they can look at this page and know how to set up the board. Now, when you look here, keep in mind the orientation of Grandma's house. You can see the little chimney right there. So let's go ahead and set this up. I'm going to set this on the correct spot that matches up. I'm going to put Little Red Riding Hood here, and I'm going to place the trees where they're supposed to be. So 1, 2, 3. And now the kid's job is to look at the paths and find the path that will lead to Grandma's house. Obviously, this is just the very first puzzle, so it is very simplistic. And if you look on the back, it does show you the solution, including if you look at each of the pieces has different color flowers. So it's really easy to differentiate which piece is which. So we have successfully solved this, and we can move on to the next puzzle. Now there's a bunch of different levels. So this game will grow with your child. We got starter, junior, all the way up to expert, which is much more advanced, and then master. And then once you've mastered that, you can go to this, and now you have 2 challenges. You need to get Little Red and the Big Bad Wolf both to Grandma's house. The solutions are still on the back. I like this because this comes with a little spiral bound notebook for the challenges, so you don't have to worry about misplacing them. It's super easy to go through and find a challenge that you want. It does come with the storybook. It's a hardcover little book, and it's beautifully illustrated. And it's just like a little comic of the Big Bad Wolf, which is also super fun. Now, obviously, as these puzzles get a little harder, it gets a lot harder to solve them, and you're using multiple of the road pieces. All in all, I love this game. I love any kind of logic game that is going to get my son thinking and get him off the screens. This has been a really exciting game for him to try for the past couple years. And even though he's at the older age of the age range, he is now 7, he still likes doing this because he can still play pretend with these little pieces and still work on the challenges. Honestly, these master level challenges, they take a while for me to figure out too. So this does not have to stop at 7 years old. As long as your kiddo is interested in this, this is going to be a great game. Another thing that I really like about this is the pieces are super durable. Like, these are like a thick plastic. They're not going to bend. They have these cute little 3-dimensional flowers that do rotate. These pieces, like the trees and the wolf and Little Red Riding Hood, they're made out of like a really hard rubber. And then the house is made out of plastic. If you have a kid that likes logic-based games, I would definitely recommend this.